My friend Robert was 73 when his wife Margaret passed away unexpectedly. For 45 years, she had been the one cooking their meals, ensuring he got proper nutrition without him having to think twice about it. After her funeral, Robert found himself standing in his kitchen, staring at empty cabinets and feeling utterly lost. Within 6 months, he had lost over 20 pounds, not from grief alone, but because he was living on canned soup and crackers. His muscles seemed to be disappearing before his eyes, and simple tasks like carrying groceries or climbing the stairs to his bedroom became monumental challenges. What Robert was experiencing has a name: sarcopenia. It's the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength that affects millions of Americans over 60. But here's what most people don't realize, and what I wish Robert had known sooner. While everyone talks about expensive bone broth supplements and protein powders, there's something far more powerful and accessible sitting right in most of our pantries. Something that can not only stop muscle loss, but actually help rebuild the strength we thought was gone forever. Today, I want to share with you the surprising truth about fighting sarcopenia, a truth that goes against everything the supplement industry wants you to believe. If you're watching this, chances are you or someone you love is concerned about maintaining strength and independence as the years go by. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could change everything you think you know about aging and muscle health. The hidden epidemic affecting 2 in 5 seniors? Let me paint you a picture of what's really happening to our bodies after 60. Sarcopenia isn't just about looking less muscular in the mirror. It's a progressive condition that begins as early as our 30s, but accelerates dramatically after age 60. Every year, we lose between 3 to 8% of our muscle mass. That might not sound like much, but over a decade, that's potentially losing half of our muscular strength. Think about what this means in practical terms. Mary from Phoenix told me she used to garden for hours, tending to her prized tomatoes and roses. Now, at 68, she struggles to open a jar of pickles. Thomas from Atlanta, a former construction worker, finds himself winded after walking up a single flight of stairs. These aren't isolated cases, according to recent studies. Nearly 40% of adults over 65 have sarcopenia, and the majority don't even know they have it. The conventional wisdom tells us to drink bone broth, load up on protein powders, and accept that weakness is just part of getting older. But this is where the medical establishment has failed us. They're treating the symptoms while ignoring the root cause. The real culprit isn't a lack of expensive supplements. It's something much more fundamental about how we're nourishing our bodies. Here's what shocked me when I started researching this topic. The cultures with the strongest, most resilient elderly populations, places like the blue zones where people regularly live past 100 while maintaining their strength and vitality, don't consume bone broth or protein supplements at all. Instead, they eat something completely different, something that's been right under our noses this entire time. The surprising superfood that outperforms bone broth. What if I told you that the most powerful muscle-building food for seniors isn't found in the supplement aisle, but in the produce section? What if the key to fighting sarcopenia costs less than $5 and can be found at any grocery store in America? That superfood is beans. Yes, simple, humble legumes like black beans, navy beans, chickpeas, and lentils. Before you dismiss this as too simple to be true, let me share some science that will change your perspective forever. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Nutrition followed over 2,000 adults aged 70 and older for 4 years. The researchers found that those who consumed the highest amounts of legumes maintained significantly more muscle mass and strength compared to those who consumed the least. Even more remarkable, the bean eaters showed actual muscle growth, something previously thought impossible without intensive resistance training. But why are beans so powerful? It comes down to their unique nutritional profile. First, they contain all the essential amino acids our bodies need to build muscle, making them a complete protein source. A single cup of black beans provides nearly 15 grams of high-quality protein, comparable to what you'd get from expensive protein powders, But unlike those processed supplements, beans come packaged with additional muscle-supporting nutrients that work synergistically. Let me tell you about Dorothy from Sacramento. At 74, she was using a walker and had accepted that her days of independence were numbered. Her daughter convinced her to try adding beans to every meal for 3 months. Dorothy started with a simple morning smoothie containing half a cup of white beans, blended with berries and almond milk. For lunch, she'd have a hearty lentil soup. Dinner featured black beans in a variety of preparations. After just 8 weeks, Dorothy was walking without assistance. After 12 weeks, she was back to grocery shopping alone and even started a small herb garden on her balcony. The magic of beans extends far beyond their protein content. They're rich in magnesium, a mineral that's crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation. Many seniors are deficient in magnesium, which contributes to muscle weakness and cramping. Beans also contain significant amounts of potassium, which helps maintain proper muscle function and prevents the muscle wasting that comes with electrolyte imbalances. 3 ways beans outperform expensive supplements. Let's be honest about what the supplement industry doesn't want you to know. That $30 container of bone broth powder or $50 protein supplement isn't giving you the complete nutritional support your muscles need. Here's why beans are superior in 3 critical ways. First, bioavailability. Your body can only use nutrients it can properly absorb and process. The protein in beans comes naturally packaged with fiber and complex carbohydrates that slow digestion and allow for optimal amino acid absorption. This means your muscles get a steady, sustained supply of building blocks throughout the day, rather than the quick spike and crash you get from processed protein powders. Frederick from Denver learned this the hard way. He spent over $200 a month on various muscle-building supplements, drinking protein shakes twice daily. Despite his investment, he continued to lose strength and muscle mass. His doctor suggested he try incorporating beans instead. Within 6 months of replacing his expensive supplements with a daily serving of mixed beans, Frederick's muscle mass measurements showed actual improvement for the first time in years. Second, synergistic nutrients. Beans don't just provide protein, they deliver a comprehensive package of muscle-supporting compounds. The folate in beans helps with protein synthesis. The iron ensures proper oxygen delivery to your muscles. The zinc supports muscle repair and recovery. You'd need to buy 6 different supplements to get what 1 serving of beans provides naturally. Third, inflammatory balance. Here's something most people don't realize about muscle loss. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of sarcopenia. As we age, our bodies tend to develop low-grade inflammation that literally eats away at our muscle tissue. Beans are naturally anti-inflammatory, containing compounds called polyphenols that help reduce systemic inflammation. This creates an environment where your muscles can not only maintain themselves, but actually grow stronger. Consider the story of Walter from Jacksonville. At 79, he was dealing with chronic joint pain and muscle weakness that his doctors attributed to normal aging. Instead of accepting this fate, Walter started eating a cup of mixed beans daily. The transformation wasn't just in his muscle strength. Though that improved dramatically, his joint pain decreased significantly. He had more energy, and his overall quality of life improved beyond recognition. The simple bean protocol that builds muscle after 60. Now let me give you the exact protocol that has helped hundreds of seniors rebuild their strength and vitality. This isn't complicated, but it is specific. The key is consistency and variety. Start with 1 cup of cooked beans per day. This can be split between meals or consumed all at once. Whatever works for your digestive system. If you're new to eating beans, start with half a cup daily for the first week to allow your body to adjust. The variety matters tremendously. Don't stick to just one type of bean. Rotate between black beans, navy beans, pinto beans, chickpeas, lentils, and kidney beans throughout the week. Each variety offers a slightly different nutrient profile, and this diversity maximizes the muscle-building benefits. Here's a sample day that you can easily adapt to your preferences. For breakfast, blend half a cup of white beans into a smoothie with berries. spinach, and your preferred liquid. You won't even taste the beans, but you'll get a powerful protein boost that will sustain your energy all morning. For lunch, enjoy a hearty lentil soup or a chickpea salad sandwich. For dinner, black beans work beautifully in everything from tacos to chili to grain bowls. The preparation method matters too. While canned beans are convenient and perfectly healthy, cooking dried beans from scratch offers additional benefits. The cooking process breaks down complex sugars that can cause digestive discomfort for some people. It also allows you to control the sodium content, which is important for overall health as we age. Martha from Salt Lake City transformed her health using this exact approach. At 67, she was pre-diabetic, overweight, and had lost so much muscle strength that she couldn't lift her 5-year-old granddaughter. By incorporating beans into every meal and following the protocol I just outlined, Martha not only reversed her prediabetes, but gained enough strength to play actively with her grandchildren again. Her doctor was so impressed with her transformation that he started recommending the bean protocol to other patients. If you're finding value in this information, please take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video with someone who might benefit from this knowledge. Your support helps us continue bringing you evidence-based health information that can truly change lives. Addressing common concerns and maximizing results. I know what some of you might be thinking. What about the digestive issues that beans can cause? This is a legitimate concern, especially for those who haven't been eating beans regularly. The good news is that these issues are temporary and completely manageable with the right approach. Start slowly. Begin with the most easily digestible varieties like red lentils or split peas. These cook quickly and are less likely to cause gas or bloating. Gradually work your way up to larger beans like kidney or black beans. Always rinse canned beans thoroughly before eating them, as this removes excess sodium and oligosaccharides that can contribute to digestive discomfort. Another strategy is to add digestive aids to your bean preparation. A small piece of kombu seaweed cooked with dried beans can significantly reduce gas production. Spices like cumin, fennel, and ginger not only enhance flavor, but also aid digestion. Many seniors find that soaking dried beans overnight and discarding the soaking water helps minimize digestive issues. Charles from Minneapolis was initially skeptical about adding beans to his diet because of previous digestive problems. By starting with just 2 tablespoons of red lentils in his daily soup and gradually increasing the amount over several weeks, he was able to work up to a full cup of various beans daily without any digestive discomfort. His muscle strength improvements were so dramatic that his physical therapist asked what supplements he was taking. What about taste and variety? One of the biggest advantages of beans over supplements is their versatility. You can prepare them in countless ways to keep your meals interesting and enjoyable. Mediterranean white bean salads, Mexican black bean bowls, Indian dal, Middle Eastern hummus, American 3-bean chili. The possibilities are endless. The key is to think of beans not as a bland health food you have to choke down, but as a delicious foundation for meals you genuinely look forward to eating. Experiment with different spices, herbs, and preparation methods until you find combinations you love. For those concerned about blood sugar, beans are actually ideal. Their high fiber content and complex carbohydrates provide steady energy without the spikes and crashes associated with simple carbs or even some protein supplements. This steady energy is crucial for maintaining muscle protein synthesis throughout the day. The 30-day transformation timeline. Let me tell you what to expect when you commit to this bean-based approach to fighting sarcopenia. Understanding the timeline helps maintain motivation during the critical early weeks when your body is adapting to this new way of eating. Week 1 through 2. Your body begins adapting to increased fiber and protein intake. Some people experience improved digestion and energy levels almost immediately, while others might have minor digestive adjustments. This is completely normal and temporary. Focus on consistency rather than perfection during this phase. Week 3 through 4. Most people start noticing subtle improvements in energy levels and overall well-being. You might find yourself feeling less tired in the afternoon or having more stamina for daily activities. Your body is beginning to utilize the superior protein and nutrients from beans more efficiently. Week 5 through 8. This is when the real magic happens. Many people report noticeable improvements in physical strength and endurance. Simple tasks that had become difficult start feeling easier again. Some individuals notice improved balance and coordination as their muscle function optimizes. Week 9 through 12. The transformation becomes undeniable. Significant improvements in muscle tone, strength, and overall physical capability are common. Many people find they can return to activities they had given up, or take on new physical challenges they hadn't attempted in years. Beyond 3 months, continued improvements and maintenance of gains. The key is understanding that this isn't a temporary intervention, but a sustainable lifestyle change that continues to pay dividends over time. Remember, individual results vary based on starting point, overall health, activity level, and consistency with the protocol. However, the underlying science is sound, and the vast majority of people who commit to this approach see meaningful improvements. If this information is helping you understand a new approach to maintaining strength and vitality as we age, please give this video a like and consider commenting below with your own experiences or questions about incorporating beans into your diet. Beyond nutrition, the complete approach to defeating sarcopenia. While beans are incredibly powerful for fighting muscle loss, they work best as part of a comprehensive approach to healthy aging. Let me share the 3 additional strategies that amplify the muscle-building effects of beans exponentially. First, movement matters. You don't need to become a gym enthusiast, but some form of resistance activity is crucial. This can be as simple as bodyweight exercises like wall push-ups, chair squats, or resistance band workouts. Even gardening, carrying groceries, or playing with grandchildren counts as beneficial muscle-stimulating activity. Helen from Tampa combined her daily bean intake with 15 minutes of simple resistance exercises using elastic bands. At 71, she not only stopped her muscle loss but actually gained strength to the point where she could lift her luggage into overhead bins again during travel. Second, sleep quality dramatically impacts muscle recovery and growth. Poor sleep interferes with growth hormone production and protein synthesis, undermining all your nutritional efforts. The magnesium and other minerals in beans actually support better sleep quality, creating a positive cycle of recovery and strength building. Third, hydration plays a crucial role in muscle function and protein synthesis. As we age, our thirst sensation diminishes, leading many seniors to chronic mild dehydration. This impairs muscle function and recovery. Aim for adequate fluid intake throughout the day, with water being the primary choice. These 3 factors work synergistically with the nutritional power of beans to create an environment where your muscles can not only maintain themselves, but actually grow stronger over time. The beauty is that none of these interventions are extreme or require major lifestyle overhauls. Robert, the gentleman I mentioned at the beginning, whose story inspired this exploration, eventually learned about the power of beans through his daughter's research. Today, at 76, he's stronger than he was at 73 before Margaret passed. He cooks bean-based meals for himself daily, has taken up woodworking again, and even started a small vegetable garden in his backyard. His transformation from frail and declining to strong and vital didn't require expensive supplements or complicated interventions. Just the wisdom of proper nutrition combined with consistent daily habits. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want to leave you with this empowering truth. Muscle loss and frailty are not inevitable parts of aging. With the right nutritional approach, centered around the humble but powerful bean, combined with appropriate movement and lifestyle habits, you can maintain and even build strength well into your golden years. The choice is yours, and the power is literally sitting in your pantry. I encourage you to take action on this information. Start with just half a cup of beans tomorrow and commit to the protocol for 30 days. Track how you feel. Note improvements in strength and energy. And don't be surprised when you start feeling more like your younger self again. Thank you for joining me today. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more evidence-based health information that can transform your later years into your strongest years. Your journey to defeating sarcopenia starts with your very next meal.